sis?
Yes.
Say a little prayer together real quick.
Okay.
Excuse my hair. I don't care. You can record this too. Keep it on there. All right. Doshaje Date Makaba. Maj Gidaj, Niwa Gidishes. We're here to do a beautiful thing for our people that are kept in the darker things of our tribal leaders back home on the Fort Berthold Reservation and their holy men that are following them. And all this negativity that has been brought among us in our younger generations now that are learning greed and all this negativity and sadness in it. We're praying for all of you out there. We're praying for the ones behind this microphone. And we're praying that somewhere along the line, the Creator and Mother Earth will shine some light on this corruption that the leaders are doing back home on Fort Berthold and other reservations. We are supposed to unite, as the ancestors say today. So I need my younger ones to speak up now. And I need my family members and my friends to open their eyes up now. As we're going down a dark road and hard times are among us. If we don't change, things will get worse. Some say it's already lost due to this chairman and everything that's going on, Creator and Mother Earth, and all my ancestors that are over there. That come to me in my subconscious and show themselves through the physical. I truly believe in them. I take my responsibility and I think of them and I talk to them. And I'm talking to them right now. So my ancestors, all of them, give me and my sister the strength to do this show for our people of the Willows. They are our sponsorship for it. We want to do good things for our future generations. We do not want them to lose their DNA of their ancestors and their culture and heritage and their homelands. Creator and Mother Earth, all my ancestors, this is hard to do, but we're going to do it for you. Aho, goits. All right, ladies and gentlemen, how y'all doing out there? We're right here on our very first episode of Droppin Dimes for you, right here on YouTube. Grateful and thankful. Did a little prayer for all of us out there. We are in hard times, people. All of us. There's a lot of other Native Americans on their reservations going through the same thing that we are going through back at Fort Berthold Reservation, the 3 affiliated tribes of the MHA Nation, the leaders that are doing this to us. We're going to show some of the things and air some of these things out for you guys that the stations around North Dakota ain't doing. We're going to do it. And I have my host right here with me, my co-host, my sister, Baldine Chase. How are you doing today, sister?
I'm fine. How is everyone on the podcast today? I'm doing good. I'm just kind of getting a little nervous here.
That's all right. Just fit right in, sis. Don't worry. Your brother's right here to walk you through this beauty of truth that we're going to share with people. And I just want you to know that a lot of us out there, especially the people of the Willows that are sponsoring the show, they are the ones that is doing this. You were the one that told me to do this for our people and our younger generation, so I stepped up to the plate. I just want to say mods get odds to people of the Willows, all of them that have supported me this opportunity to get on YouTube, to show you what is actually going on our reservation. So at this moment, I am going to let my sister do her Grandpa Bernard Matataga. Grandpa Bernard Chase, educate you people on information of corruption of what's going on back home on the Fort Berthold Reservation. So I need you younger ones to listen up. And by God, for those corrupted ones, you also listen up and you holy men that follow them. I'm going to dog everybody out here, and I'm not afraid to do it. This is what we need to do. We need some discipline in our life back home, and nobody's doing it. And who was the lady that used to do that again in White Shield?
Fanny Whiteman.
Fanny Perkins?
Yeah, Fanny Perkins. Fanny Whiteman.
I just want them to know that I have ultimate respect for this lady. She spoke her heart and her mind to these people. And I feel her energy of the ancestors telling me to speak up for all of you that don't want to listen and doing this kind of corruption, all the way down to the holy men that have been calling me. We're going to bring that in too. So y'all be ready. We're going to be real with you. Go ahead, sister. Take it away.
Yes, I just wanted to, yeah, that's really good points on everything. I mean, we've been doing really well, but we have heard a lot of different things. Of course, people, um, anytime somebody has is confronted with something that's hard for them to admit to, or something, the natural response is to be defended, like, they're going to be in the defense mode. So we've getting a lot of flack, but we knew that was coming, because if this has been kind of a secretive thing, we all know that some of you might not know, but tech Mark Fox got the Black Hole Award for secrecy and not and
And not
failure to
informed.
have, failure to have accountability.
I'm sorry. I gotta. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, that's fine.
But when I start hearing stuff like that, that's the anger in me. The John Chadal, the I don't know. I'm really hurt by all this stuff that since we went off dropping dimes on my radio show, the Outlaws Hideout, which will still play through on this. And we want all of our Native Americans out there also that are going through tribal corruption to please listen to all of us, to give us a real beautiful prayer that we're doing the right thing, and where we want our younger generations to be aware of what's really going on with our people that are legends in their own mind. I don't understand it. I didn't grow up that way. I didn't brag on my degrees, or I didn't brag on my boxing degree era. I didn't brag on my school where I went, or all my concrete work I did. I didn't do those things. My actions spoke loud, and we got a lot of those guys back home that are legends of their own mind. And by God, your chairman is like that. Each and every representative is like that, down to that casino manager, Spencer Wilkinson, and his little buddy back there, Pat Packinaw, all of those guys, and all these holy men that are yelling around for this North segment representative, and all of them other ones that are calling me up, sticking up for it. We're going to bring that out too. There's a dark spiritual world out there we don't want to talk about, but I ain't afraid. And I will let you all know that knock it off now. We got to make it work together. That's all I'm doing for my ancestors. So if you keep calling me up, we're going to be speaking up about you. So keep bothering me, because you guys give me good content. Thank you. Go ahead, sis. Fill us in.
Well, yes, because that sparks a lot of people that interest, and they call me up and let me know and stuff, and I continue to look too. So the last time we spoke on our last podcast, or last session, we talked about the Section 17, and I went in and I looked around, and I was trying to see that if we could find something that would substantiate what I had presented to you last time, and I did find it. And if you would like to look it up, you Google it. It's a tribal energy by design, developing an energy roadmap on tribal lands in North Dakota. So if you look that up, it's written by authored by Scott Davis, Mark Fox, your chairman, and Chairman Richard McLeod. And this was presented in August 19th and 20th of 2014 at the Blackfeet Community College.
Hey, let me see that once. Let me see this. You see this, you guys? This is your chairman. He wrote all this besides the Scott Davis, which is another. You guys better be aware of these people who we're mentioning now.
Working with the government.
Working with the government.
State of North Dakota, right?
In North Dakota. So you guys, they're I'm going to be honest, they're selling out their people. There's nothing wrong with what I'm saying. I got my First Amendment people, but I don't know who this other guy is here. So that I'll leave him alone until I research him and see what he's about.
Well,
What else has got? What else you got going on? Because you gave me a list of Section 17. So
well, it's really interesting if you look it up.
let
You'll
me
find
see
out
one. So I
they
want
have all kinds of like little
look it up,
little
people.
stuff about how the revenue came in, little historical stuff. It even tells
The
about the
Balkan
production
scale.
and then the extraction tax, so you can see where how much they've got. They were making back in 2014.
Geez, 2014, they were up to 120 million. Is that what that is right there? 100, and now with what? What's today? 2025 we're going in. So these guys have been willing and dealing in a lot of stuff, you guys. All of them since 1972. I don't care who it is or whatever they want. They sure showed us guys how to be corruptive out there. And if you guys don't want to believe me, get right here. God damn it. We're right here, people. I'm not BSing you guys. All right. Then those holy men, you're following this and you're praying to these little ones and showing them this corruption. You be proud of it too. All right. Because I am. And I'm proud of you guys. And I'm not afraid to show you this stuff that the dirt that these guys are doing. So, sister, what else do we have?
Oh, it shows, just like I said before, they base this model off the Southern Ute um, and Red Willow Energy, aka Energy Group LLC, Southern Ute. So it just backs up what I said.
It backs up the chairman that talks about greed on YouTube that I show on my Facebook, my personal Facebook. And by God, sister, this man is supposed to be a Marine. This man is supposed to be some kind of a leader. I'm so shocked the more and more we go into this show of dropping dimes on these guys and their holy men. They're not getting left out, and they're 80-week hour guys that work 8 hours a day, but are never in their positions. That needs to be cleaned up too, because they are putting a lot of our younger generation enabling in them. What'd you call it? Entitlement
Entitlement,
and
yes.
greed. Greed. A lot of greed. So you be happy down there, those ones that are naming the buildings after their parents, showing them greed down in those sobriety houses. You all know who you are, especially at that tribal institution over there, Good Road. You all know who you are. I'm not afraid of you. We're going to let you guys know. You guys have a lot of things wrong with our people back home, and no one wants to speak up. I am going to speak up loud for all my people of the Willows. I don't care if they're a Rickarah, Mandan, Hadassah. They had enough of you guys. So we got to speak up, people. And I'm not afraid of any of them. If I'm going to be honest, I'm going to tell you guys right now, if anything happens to me and my sister, we don't drink, we don't do drugs, but if we come up missing or something happens to our family, you'll know who I'm going to point it out to. I'm going to be real and honest with you people. And those holy men that are fake using that stuff, you're hurting your own people. You need to wake up. You can't be man enough, then I'm right here. I live in Spokane. Come on out here. But I'm going to be honest, you're not going to go back. I'm going to be honest with you. Yes. I'm not messing around. The honesty's got to come out now. The truth has got to be told. Chairman Fox, ex-Chairman Hall, ex-Chairman Levins. Who else?
All
Of them.
all the way down the line.
All the way down the line. Alice Spotted Bear, all of them. Corrupted.
Alice Spotted Bear is the chairman. During her administration, that's when we changed the voting. There was no longer off reservation voting after her administration.
So that's why we 16,000 members can't not go home and vote off reservation. They have all these what those places they call where you can go and get help if you live in Bismarck.
Oh yeah,
Don't they have? Can't we set that
they-
software voting up and shit like that out there? With these guys doing all this shit to us.
I should ask Doug Borgum. I'm sure he knows how to hook it up. This sovereignty model then is
Oh my
exactly
God.
right here. It says it black and white. There is sovereignty model, and like I said, MHA nations' efforts is to switch from the traditional passive roles into a more assertive roles, similar to other tribes, and become more involved in the development of its own natural resources. And that's Thunder Butte Refinery, Missouri River Resources, Section 17 Corporation, other investments, which it doesn't really say. This is trucking, water, and finance. So there we go again.
Let me see this
Selling
one.
of water.
Selling a water. Selling a water, people. Where are my young generation that protect the water and protect the land? We need your help, people. Your young ones. Look at your own chairman and all that Tex Hall's crew and all these little crews. All they do is jump ship. That's all they do. Takes a big person to do what we're doing. And you remember that. We're doing it for our younger generations and our homelands that Chairman Hall, Chairman Fox are killing people over for. And that's sad, you people. All of them. I don't care. Ever since all of that, especially in the 90s, early 90s, it got really worse. Ever since that Wilbur Wilkinson got in there, he put his nephew in that casino. Greed. Very greedy. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Very greedy. That Packenoff family are taking the non-members, giving them what, 2-3 grand to go with their native.
Oh yeah, I heard it was 3,500 for the native person enrolled member, and 3,500 for the spouse if they were
Then
not
they're
native.
non-native.
Yeah,
Wow. So
something like
partial. You might want to look that over there. You know, this guy's selling out to those non-natives that want to do away with this over there in Lucky Mount.
Oh, they're not the only ones.
Yes.
White Shield too. They had theirs Christmas, and they gave out door prize tickets, and so non-natives were able to take those tickets too. And the grand prize was a 65-inch color TV or whatever, and it was won by a non-native. So there you go for your
Well,
Christmas.
we're selling out quick to the non-native, you guys. Thank you there, Chairman, and Rescouts there. And, you know, all this corruption that I'm going to expose to you guys. I'm not going to mess around with you guys. You know, we're going to give you the real deal here on this show. I'm not afraid to give you guys a lot of rattling your guys' cages. I'm not ashamed to do it. I'm an elder now. I'm a young. I do what my heart speaks and what my ancestors ask of me. And I really want you guys to know that I'm not doing this to be any kind of way. I'm trying to protect our homelands and our future generations. Take that money and go to Vegas. Go to Arizona. I don't care. I'm not worried about that oil and all that. What I'm worried about is my younger generations and our homelands that our ancestors fought for.
Right. Well, there's around a little over 1,000 elders, and there's probably a little around like 5 to 6,000 young people, and the rest of the people are like the 10,000 or whatever are the middle-aged to young elders or whatever. So it's really important that the youth get involved. Look at some of this stuff, because this is your debt that you're going to be inheriting.
Have to pay back for Mark and Fred Fox. The
This
Fox
is your
man was really getting
inheritance.
shot over there in White Shield. I'll tell you that right now. They're going to pick on every one of those guys in their segments and let them know how corrupted they are.
Well, the thing is that they are public servants. They got to remember that.
They are public servants, so we have every right to air this out on all of them.
We need to have a question. We need to have questions answered. That's basically all it is. We shouldn't have to play detective like we're doing and trying to find out information, but here we are.
Here we are. This is all what we're ready to do, sister. We're ready to put our lives on for our younger generations and our people back home that do not have a voice. Once again, people of the Willows, we would really love to thank you. I hope we can give you a beautiful show, people, That's all we want to do. And make sure you know that we're a real deal with you guys. And you guys all call me Mashiach Okash, the outlaw. Well, by God, the outlaw came back to you. And we're going to kick some ass on this microphone for you all. And you guys all be ready for YouTube because we're not messing around. We're the real deal, the Native American. We don't mess around here. We're not pretend Indians. We're not pretend white people. We're the real deal. We're not fucking around. I'm put it out there. Now, sister, this sovereignty that Chairman Fox and his little buddy over there, Mama's boy out of White Shield, they're ruining this right here for us.
Well, they put it in jeopardy, that's for sure, because the the Supreme Court, they could at any time rule against it, and they kind of have in some ways. I haven't really gone into detail on that, but it's coming. I mean, they're eroding tribal sovereignty with
Wow.
the predatory lending. They're eroding sovereignty with this project here because really they're not really even advising the people of what's going on. A lot of people don't know what this Section 17 entails. There's
Section 17, since you're on that, the island girl. What the hell is that island girl? That's that yacht down there. They're all showing off and everything on a river.
right. Well, last session when we were here, we were talking about where is the money going? Well, we found out that with a little more digging that the money went to purchase the Island Girl special session on March 28th in 2013. The resolution you can refer to is 13-30036 VJB. And that will tell you right there where the Section 17 corporation was authorized to purchase a watercraft known as Island Girl. Randy Phelan, Kenneth Hall were Randy made the motion and Kenny Hall did the second. So the boat was to be traded in for a larger yacht in the following year, and the casino was supposed to staff and maintain it. So
and here they are. They're charging their members for a ride for what, $20 or so.
$20, and how long has it been since they haven't traded it? I don't think anybody would
they
really want it.
They got another one now over there. They put in.
Who's
going to
afford a yacht?
Yeah, I mean,
gee, how can
if they're going to make a yacht, they should be like my Colville relatives and get a ferry, so we don't have to cross just one bridge on our reservation.
Oh God, that would be
so much. Big help right there.
That would be so much.
Get our water right back instead of trying to sell it.
Well, they have to quantify it first, and they haven't even done that. So they kind of more or less jumped the gun.
They did on that permit down in Vegas.
Exactly the same.
Where's those lawyers at? By God, what the heck is that thing called anyway? Tribal. You gave me a paper here, alternative master's degree program at UMary. These guys went over there and they didn't even go through a 4-year or 8-year college. They got there. I don't know. What the hell is that about?
Oh, that was a while back. That was back in when Texas administration, they were trying to beef up their tribal workforce because a lot of the tribal members weren't experienced, didn't have a lot of degreed individuals working at the tribes. So they went and they swung a deal with the University of Mary to have an accelerated master's degree program wherein they would work together as a group. It wasn't an individual study. It was as a group, and then they all got their master's degree. I think it was within 2 years. So that's accelerated. So a shortcut, in other words.
Shortcut. Bullshit shortcut, huh? All right, I know which ones are too. So when I look at them, I know the deep of it then. A little bit of Mandan Mob, Hadassah Mafia, Rickarao Underground for you all right there for you.
They always say you have to know everything. You have to be a certified professional before you go ahead and do things, because if you don't really know exactly all what you're doing, you're only giving part of the deal, you're only getting part of the quality of services, and that's what we're doing right now. We're only getting a partial explanation, and we really need black and white figures and a breakdown of how this works and how it will impact all of the people, especially the landowners, because this Section 17 does those communitization agreements. And a lot of people, I noticed that they were mentioning, why is the oil not as high as it usually was? Well, because a lot of the leases were acquired by this Section 17, and then they went into communitization, which then they share that revenue. If their well is not making the same capacity as the wells next to it, then they'll go ahead and average it out. And so that's why a lot of people's oil has not grown. In fact, a lot of people have gone down. So there you go.
Hey, whoa, whoa, wait, wow, wow, wow. I'm sick and tired of this shit. All right, Uncle, settle down. We're coming live with you right there. Even Uncle's coming out of the ancestral world telling me he's sick and tired of these monkeys doing this stuff to them. And I know if my big brother, Standing Soldier, was here, he'd whip a lot of these guys that are following these guys. And yeah, turncoats, I call them. I ain't going to be shy of saying these things to them. And those re-scouts that are siding with Trump and all that, Austin Gillette and those guys, Don White, we're going to bring you guys out and let you guys know how corrupted you all are. And those holy men, if you don't leave me alone, we're going to bring you out. I told you, we got a cast for you. You guys keep giving me content. All right? So we're going to be honest, sister. By the way, sister, excuse me, I see this tax thing in front of me that Mark Fox is doing to my people back home that are actual landowners, and he don't have any land to own.
Well, that's because, a lot of people, there's only so many landowners. A lot of people sold out their land for whatever reason, but all of their heirs now are left without land, and the only thing that they can hope to get land or any kind of income is through like the general tribal land or whatever. So this Section 17 is laid out to work really well, but you have to be financially accountable. There's so many disadvantages to having this, that I think that that it calls into question just really what we're doing, because it takes a lot of expertise. You need to have marketing experience and all the whole energy expertise and everything. And they're always saying that they're gonna bring all the high paying jobs. They're supposed to be doing all this stuff with the Thunder Butte refinery. This still hasn't gotten any high paying jobs on that one. You got to
Thunder
look at
Thunder
this.
Butte refinery. Now, is this the part of that refinery over on the east side of Parshall
Yes, it
that ain't
is.
doing jack shit?
Over by McCody.
Oh my God, these guys, whoever put this together are suck asses, if you ask me.
Well, it
Corrupted.
helps someone.
They're helping themselves, is all they're doing. And I'm gonna be honest, with all the stuff that you're showing me, younger generation that are watching, this is what those guys are doing. They're fucking this up. Sovereignty. All right? They're fucking up our sovereignty. And each and every other reservation that's out there and have these kind of so-called corrupted leaders, this is what they're doing to your people. They're being Jews on Jews. Can't you guys see that? When are you guys going to wake up? And they're holy men that followed them, ashamed of them. These guys are legend of their own times because this is what their parents taught them.
Right. Well, it's just they saw opportunity, learn from someone how to do this, and yeah, it could have been really great if they would be financially responsible. Let
Wow,
everyone know about what's going on.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but my anger's getting away again. Uh, this black hole. What is that again? That this him and Fred Fox one.
Oh, that's actually like a journalist organization. I don't got
I've seen it on the internet.
yeah, I don't have the information right offhand,
I think I do on my phone. Here,
but
let me look
it's
this out. Let me check
they
this out.
give it out to any kind of government that's
Secretively
non-transparent,
not showing
secretive.
their work and stuff.
Secretive was the key word.
Secretive
Yeah,
stuff. Yes. I think
the
I
most
still got it
secretive,
right here.
underhanded government.
Underhanded government. Mark Fox administration earns award lack of transparency. Wow.
Yeah,
KX
that's
News. Look it up, you people. And all those other Native Americans. Look it up. Look what our chairman's doing to his people back home. They're not even his people. He won't show his quantum card, not even his birth certificate. So there's something really shady. And the last representative of White Shield, I don't trust that one either. I want to see his work because he's also known as Frank Whitecap, and he's the one that did a lot of damage for us.
Then we have another show, the Rickara Development Corporation.
Rickara Development Corporation. We're going to come after you guys next. We're going to come after all of you that are corrupted. And don't be mad because you are the ones creating this mess. You taught your children this now. Now your children are talking back to us disrespectfully. It shows. My mom was right. Greed messes you up. You're worried about that. You teach your children that, then look what happens. Now you want everybody to feel sorry for yourself when you mess around with that medicine also. This has a big play in it. I'm really hurt when these guys call me up. Look at their families, you guys. Those ones that are spiritually hurting us. Look at their families. I want you to. Am I the only one that's blind? Or I am the only one that listens to Paul Ortega's song, The Four Ways. My eyes, my ears, my mouth, my feel. What do I see? Then I'm going to speak up. I'm going to speak up towards all of you. I'm not afraid of any of you. But something's got to be done. I'm going to bring all of you out. You just keep giving me contact, and I'll keep bringing it out for you, okay? But for those people of the Willows, of the Rickara, Mandan, Hidatsa, Rickara, Mandan, Rickara, Hidatsa, however you want to say it. The people of the Willows are tired, you guys. And I'm glad we're standing up now, and I'm glad that they put me behind this microphone. And it takes a lot because this oppressor makes us think about money, 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 money. It's all about money, sister. And you showed me that this chairman, all these guys since Austin Gillette, look, you fucked up our sovereignty, showing Mark Fox and all these guys over there in White Shield, the Rescouts, all this corruption. By the way, I just got done with your Trump song for you all. We're going to sing that maybe in the next. Woo! We're being real, people.
It's kind of funny because bro is like really anti-Trump kind of. He's not really a fan
I don't like
Trump.
Uncle Trump. Yeah, I don't like him. He's no good.
He got the highest compliment that he might be the next Donald Trump to like straighten things out.
Right.
To straighten things out and make Fort Berthold great again.
Yeah. I am no Trump. I am no one but this coyote behind this microphone. All right? I'm going to be honest with you guys. Mashiach Oka, she's crazy enough to stick up for his people now and all the other Native Americans that need help. What the hell's wrong with all of us? Ah, damn, we got our chairman on his knees at the waist of Bergam, right?
Oh,
and
the best thing that ever happened to him.
That White Shield representative right along with them. History is repeating itself. We're selling out. And a lot of those ones are saying we're already sold out. We lost our lands.
We could have. I'm pretty sure we have.
Macro, you guys be happy. I'm Mark Fox. And whoever carries that name over there, you all be happy now. He's ruined your guys' name. All you segments. And by the way, what the hell is wrong with this Mandaree representative putting it out there saying, my phone's down? What the hell? You got a bunch of oil money you give to your kids that are in jail. Wake up, you people. Damn, what's wrong with this? You got this representative of Newtown. You voted for me. You're stuck for 4 years. Well, you bought their vote when Spencer Wilkinson gave you all that players' cash. They told me the inside people are finally peeking out at that tribal building and at the casino. You all better start looking into them because they're tired of you guys. And I'm being honest with them. If they don't believe me, I got it right here on my phone. That's another thing I want to share with you guys. I got all those holy men recordings, all those guys, Mike Show representative, I'll bring it out. I'm not messing around. You think I'm evil? This is that thing is what they're doing is evil. I'm not evil. Yes, there is good medicine, men. Yes, there is beautiful medicine. I put it out there on YouTube when that guy was sticking up for his grandfather that these nation chasing horsing guys are doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the guy. I want to do an interview with him. And I say, hey, those guys back home are like that. Help me out. I'm hurt. It's hard to find you guys because you're true to what you do. These ones are showing off, yelling for these guys of corruption.
Well, if they do anything to us, then people will know that we were on the right track then.
Yes, we're doing things right for our ancestors.
Doing things for those young people. I'm fighting for those 5,000 young people that don't have a voice either. And I'm fighting for all the off-reservation people that aren't able to vote. We're
We
sitting
want to
there.
come home and we want to vote. If I want to stay in Spokane and you guys will satellite office, that's what the hell I was trying to say.
We
These
have to
damn
have one
fools
of
want to set up
those.
these satellite offices and put those damn voting machines in there and put some true people behind them. Yeah, Mark Fox, you're getting away with too much.
I think
you guys
he's in
killed
trouble.
people over this money, Mark.
I
And
think
Tex and Fred. And who else was on that? And those when all this broke out with that guy. There's a lot of them on there that Randy?
Yeah.
Those guys are
Oh,
killers, you people.
don't.
Spencer.
Oh, doesn't Randy own a
Coffee shop.
Powwow Grounds?
Powwow Grounds, something I think it is.
Powwow Grounds in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Him and that Fred Fox, they kill people, you guys. When are you going to wake up?
Well, maybe they'll wake up if somebody, gets taken out. Maybe that's what
I'm putting my life
takes.
out there on the line for my people that are tired of this shit. I am. And I'm not here to say anything anymore, but to get to the truth of things. Hell, y'all want me to sober up? Y'all calling me, texting me, telling me, are you unwin? Are you drunk or anything? I got all of it. I'm keeping it. Then I'm going to write a song about all you knuckleheads out there. I don't know how to put it.
It will be a long song.
Yeah, it'll be about a 24-hour song. Hey, anyways, but another thing too to the younger generation that is hip hopping and rapping. I really love it when you guys are hip hopping and letting your heart out about the oppressor or whatever it is. But I want someone to start looking into their own tribes of politics and start rapping about that. Start making poems about that. Start singing about that. That's what I'm getting at.
Get your voice out there.
Get your voice out there.
Be
okay?
creative. Look at what we did. We just come out here and try to inspire
I got
you.
a beautiful young man here. The GOAT, we call him around here. And yes, he is my program director. When he says, Outlaw, I need your Ushi right here. You got to do this. We're here to do it for you people.
Shout out to Noah.
And we love this young man here. He's my son and he's my brother. He knows how to hold himself well to his elder. He's helping here expose some of this beautiful light on the truth, put it that way. Although it's hurtful for all the stuff that you're giving me. And by the way, sis, we'll take a little break from this nonsense. You look pretty nice. We're matching today.
Oh, we didn't plan it either.
We didn't even plan it. And we got that Hioka Sioux style in this since we're Hiokas. Yeah, all right. We are the black and white of things. That's how life has shown us. So we're just sharing this light of the dark that these guys are holding on to of our sovereignty and using it in the Mandan mob, Hidatsa Mafia, a Riccara underground way. And I ain't afraid of it.
Yeah.
All right. We got to be honest and real, people. We're not here. We're giving you awareness of what the hell's going on. Damn, I'm so afraid, sis, of Clark County. What do you think about that? Because these lawyers that are in this, to the master's degree program or any of those lawyers that work for them, I'm not afraid to name them. I'll name them for you if you all want me to in the next show. I'll name them all off because they're all public figures for us, and they're supposed to be working for the people instead of working for themselves. And those big shot judges that get on my thing and they're looking me up, They're out there working down in Texas or somewhere. Well, how come they're not up here helping us out? I don't
Right.
understand this. Greed.
Right. And then
Fucking greed. I'm going to say it. There. I got it off my chest. Thank you. Wow.
that was great.
All right. Go for it.
Sounds great. Oh, just, it's just we look at all this stuff that we found and here, here right here, it, we were wondering, oh, is that really true that they're selling water? Well, here you go.
There you go.
The tribe has created a separate tribal corporation to sell water to the industry, performed through an agreement with engineers, with the tribe receiving approximately 90% of the revenues, taking water directly to the well pad in order to reduce the amount of trucks on the road. This water was used for both drilling and fracking wells. The tribe, through Section 17 Corporation, is making significant investments, 12 million in infrastructure developments to sell water to the industry. And this is from the Mandaree Raw Water Line and the Forebears.
Forebears water
Yep.
line. Can you read that again one more
Yeah.
time for me?
Yeah, I'll read it again.
Read it one more time because some of us Native Americans, it takes us three times to catch it. I want these younger ones to listen, that who's protecting water, to listen to this, that are
Yes, it's
chairman are
unbelievable
doing.
but true. The Section 17 Corporation was created as a separate tribal corporation to sell water to industry, performed through an agreement with engineers, with the tribe receiving approximately 90% of the revenues. That's 90% of the revenues that went back to the tribe now. So that's what we were asking about. Where did this revenue go? Taking water directly to the well pad in order to reduce the amount of trucks on the road. So they have their own trucks and taking it out there.
Wow.
And it's used for both drilling and fracking wells. This, like I said
You
before,
can't use fracking water once it's done with.
right?
And they're disposing it somewhere with all those oil socks, which these guys that are supposed to be working there to save Mother Earth are too quiet to actually help us out and give us some information what these guys are doing. So each and every one of those guys in that program of the tribe back home, every one of those programs do not have an actual person doing their work there. The ones under them, those good people that work under them, that cover for them, take care of them, those ones need to step up now and talk about their laziness and all this stuff, because they're all in it together, if you ask me. I mean, and the sad thing about it is the holy men trying to tell me to be quiet, don't bring it in, don't bring that in. No, because you guys are using it to hurt the people. Am I right or wrong on that?
Yeah, this is probably where they get all their fun money, all the
Yeah, then
sponsorship money.
I see this one raffling off Earth Lodges. What the hell? I don't understand that.
Oh yeah, and then if somebody says something to them about it, then they're like,
No, I'll speak up about that. That's how my ancestors lived. And if you're gonna do that, then move in there, because I've been out there. He's got a big mansion house. I don't know what's wrong with him. He can't even live in his own Earth Lodge. And by the way, I don't know what the hell this guy's doing. I'm not afraid of these guys. We're gonna speak up on them. They're using these young guys to come after me, and that just shows what my mom was saying. They can't fight their own battles, so they got to send these young guys after you. You know? And I'll be honest with you guys, I done fought all those guys. I've been jumped by my relatives of the halls. I've been kicked to the curb by my own brothers. You know, the ones I grew up with, my mom brought into this world with me. So I'm being honest on this stuff I'm talking about, because I'm not afraid to. Damn you people, we need to wake up.
Wake up to this, because here is the gross revenue. They're ready to go.
Gross revenue. Speak that out before I look at it and cuss these guys out about it.
The calendar year of 2012, they made $297,582. Calendar year 2013 was 3 million. Right there. See?
3 million. Let me see this one. So these guys, if you don't want to think I'm messing around, we'll put this stuff out there on this dropping the dimes out there for you. All right. We'll put it out there for you right there. We'll get it out there and we'll make things happen. All right. Or we're going to share all this information for you guys. Now, times that, since it's 2025, sister.
Oh, I know.
Now Randy Phelan's in prison and all his children are getting paid off and they're saving his ass in prison thanks to Fred Fox buttering all that up. I don't know where hell that Frank Grady, my brother's at on this because he's part of this too. My
Right.
Auntie B, Judy Bruce, part of this. Who else?
Everybody on that council at that
Damn.
time, they can't say that they
They
didn't
can't
know.
say shit to me because they got it right here for you. Look, I'm not messing around with you guys.
And they all voted.
They all voted, and they're still voting for these guys and all these lawyers and that oil field company of that refinery. They all jumped ship.
There it tells you exactly how much
Business, workforce,
how much
development
water it
opportunities
takes.
of upstream oil and gas, natural gas, private opportunities, trucking, 2 to 4 million gallons of water required to drill, frack a single well. And all these knotheads are getting money off of that, taking our water away from us. Now Standing Rock want to sue us. Now we got Nevada, Clark County want to sue us while all these big shot lawyers that are following them can't get their goddamn permits together. Goddamn, Concrete God told me you gotta need your permit, you need your bonding, you need your license, you need all that. And these knuckleheads don't know jack shit, but they sure brag on the degrees and act tough. I don't understand them. And all their not-headed followers on those 80-hour-a-week jobs, 2-hour weeks. You be glad you're putting all this in debt. All right? I'm not messing around, you all. I'm being honest now. Look what you're doing to your own people. And those holy men that are disfiguring our people. Then when they turn it back on you, you want all those people to feel sorry for you. Bullshit. Enough is enough. God damn you guys. Go ahead, sis.
Yeah, they just it's really important that you go and listen to some of them speeches that they do off reservation. Go and do your research because here again, we had said before that the councilman Mark Fox, chairman, he'll go out and say that the individual landowners have become wealthy almost overnight and they need sound financial legal advice. Now, do you think that he is anybody to talk to? Would you trust him? I don't trust him.
Killing of the flowers right here.
Financial
2025
advice.
people. Killing of the flowers. Mark Fox is killing his own people, or not even his own people. He's adopted. There we go. We're going to be honest about it. Just like Frank Whitecap being adopted. Wow. I don't want to teach my foster daughter this. I don't want to teach my adopted children this. But you guys have, so you be proud of it out there. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It's right here, black and white. All right? Shamed of those elders that take that hush money and go around and act all it. Can't believe them. I'm not ashamed of them. Don't come near me. You're just going to give me content. I like that. I got all those holy men that called up, so we're going to name them off on next week's show, I think, to let them know who really is the Nathan Chasen horse out there back home. And by God, it's all goddamn one of them. They're all pulling for these guys.
Right.
Why didn't they say, Outlaw, thank you. Thank you. There's one elder out there that lives down south. He says, let it go. So that's all I needed. Let it go.
Well, we just need one person to listen to us. There's probably someone out there that has expertise in this that could probably give us advice. Maybe look into this for us. As it is right now, as people don't have anybody to advocate for us on anything, not on our leases, not even to tell us that they're taking over on leases on the land and using that to kind of monopolize the whole reservation. And then they never divulge. They never tell where all this money is going and what it's used for, who benefits from this. There's all kinds of things that are going on, and then they do it under tribal sovereignty. Always, all these resolutions, you'll find that they're trying to say sovereign immunity. They don't want to be held accountable. Their sovereignty model.
Right here, people.
And read it for yourself. It's amazing when you look at it. And that's
this is what Mark
does.
Fox and Scott Davis. Scott Davis is doing this to his own damn tribe up there. And whoever else is on there. All in for their money over there on each every reservation that pull this bullshit, tribal bullshit politics on our people and lie to them. They're ruining this for you people right here. Sovereignty. Each and every one of those corrupted reservations out there that are going through this, same thing. Now you
Well,
have a person that's going to speak up for all of you out there on those reservations, but most of all, right now we have to hit on our own home people.
right, because that's what we know. I mean, the Indian Mineral Development Act of 1982 was where it allowed tribal sovereignty to decide how to develop tribes to develop their own mineral and oil and gas and negotiate their own company with oil companies directly, and that takes out the BIA. Once you do that, there's room for there's no oversight from the BIA at that point because
Wow.
they have turned it over to the tribes. So
Well,
there's
that's where I think Austin Gillette has a play on that. He was in that BIA there for a while, wasn't he?
well, yeah,
Yeah, it
because
has to be him.
well, he went to
Everything goes
the
back to him since 1972 for me. So, but
yeah.
I do my own research.
But look into it. It's on the Department of Interior website. It says tribal mineral development options. It has a brochure on there, and it will explain everything to you about this Section 17 and how it can be. It can be something that is really good for
Nah, it's
tribes.
already shot. These guys are already. We're gonna have to pay lawyers off for those. Because these lawyers that are working under them are all siding with them, and they're all idiotically. I mean, just blinded by their legends of their own mind.
Right?
All of them. Why don't you guys look at Monica Mayer? She was up there. You're stuck with me for another 4 years.
Oh,
Jesus Christ, grow up, woman. You're not a damn kid.
well, it's kind of like a dictatorship. Then after
Yeah.
she did that, she had all the people line up for miles around the block, all the way out to almost to on the bypass, out
Well,
past
I'm gonna
Northern
dog
Lights.
her damn ass.
Yeah,
That's
Northern
all. It's
segment
sad.
there.
Sad. They're just treating you
Yeah,
people
some
that
of
you
those people were in
like a
line for
dog. You need a bone, a dog, and that's sad. That's how they're treating you people over there. But I ain't afraid to speak up about it. And all of that mayor name, you guys be name of it. Corrupted. Monica Mayer is corrupted. Mervyn Packenow, they're corrupted. Fred Fox, corrupted. Sherry Lone Pipe, she's so, I don't know what's going on. She turned her phone on. She's trying to lie. It's broke. Robert White, he's been hanging on to Spencer Wilkinson's hand since he's been over there. All right? I'm telling you guys the honesty of this. And damn it, Twin Buttes. This is the sad thing about it. This man learned a lot from the elder that named me. Then as soon as he passed away, flipped. Now he's trying to use his name on the picture again on Facebook after we started doing all this. Now KMHA is trying to follow it.
oh man. I don't I don't
We
listen to
got a lot of people
KMHA.
telling us, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
We got a lot of people telling us that we're on the right road. Oh, we're going to put this out there again. If anything happens to me and my sister, you guys got to look at these guys that we're talking about then. Because that's how bad it is. That's how bad it is, you, my people.
It's big money.
There's big money in it. They want to kill us for it. And I don't want it. I just want my homelands and my younger generations to have a home to go to. I want Spencer Wilkinson off that tarot board. What the hell is he doing up there? He's never did a hard day's work in his life. He's walked it with his mama. And his uncle got him up there, and his uncle flipped on him. Or he flipped on his uncle, excuse me.
Yeah, he flipped on his uncle.
Then he goes to Bismarck, builds a big school for the non-natives down there, and nothing's been said about it. He's got a gas station, a multi-million-dollar mansion down there in Bismarck.
He has all the tribal contracts.
All the tribal contracts. You guys need to wake up now. Get that Spencer Wilkinson out of there. I'll call him out then if you don't. Set up that boxing ring. Let's get it on, Spencer, legally. I called out your chairman. He stuck his tail between his legs, got bodyguards after my grandson, Murphy Youngberg, knocked him down in the Capri at the state fair. Woo! I'm proud of that, God damn it. That's what you need to do to these guys. Go over there and knock the shit out of all of them for me, please. I need that. And go over there and tell those holy men, you leave the outlaw alone. Otherwise, he's going to come and let you guys know who's doing it. Enough is enough now, you people. And all these ones put themselves in this Hall of Fame of basketball like they really play. Why ain't they in the NBA is what I can't understand.
I don't think anybody's gone straight to the NBA
Oh my God, embarrassing.
out of high school.
Embarrassing, you guys. Like I'm saying, legends of their own minds. That Gillette guy, Rusty Gillette, looks like a white guy, but sure loving it up. I'm going to be honest on that. I don't care. I'm going to be honest. So you guys be glad these guys are ruining your names, not me.
A lot of people became native. It was after
After
Dances
they
with
got all this oil
Wolves.
money and everything. Jesus, man, it's
Had Dances
embarrassing.
with Wolves first, and then oil money, and that was enough to turn everybody to the native side.
Yeah. You could tell when they dance. Product. They don't have a story behind themselves. And that person that's running and gathering a nation is just making money off all those people down there.
Oh, I don't think they're even native, are they?
No, that guy ain't the guy that runs it. No, he's not native, but he's making millions off them now. Then a lot of our natives go down there to support that.
Yeah, well, they don't probably know.
Yeah, they don't know, and
Can't blame them. They probably don't know. I
a
didn't
lot
know.
of them pretend Indians out there are using us up, and now you got these Native Americans learning this education of the oppressor and coming back and screwing our people with it, taking it for themselves. When is it going to stop, MHA? Because somebody else, if you guys try to get rid of me, somebody else will take over. It's a process. There's always good and there's always bad. Look at us. We're Hiokas. We wear black and white. It shows you guys. Hell, even those Asians use that sign. What the hell is that sign they call? That's black and white. I can't remember. Yin yang. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a little yin yang right now. God dang it. We're going to let you guys all have it for you.
Yeah. I was gonna say what the swastika.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like, what?
Hitler. I looked into that. The Teton Sioux. There we go. They were the ones that had that design, but this damn Hitler flipped it over. That's what they do.
Yeah, I think
evil does that.
I think Navajos kind of have some
Yeah,
one
yeah.
too. They're not exactly the same, but they're kind of similar.
I just want to say this again. I truly do believe there's good holy men, medicine men. I will show that YouTube again on my own personal page to let you know that you guys protect this man now. He's young. And you listen to him. These young mothers that are showing all of us, I went down today to hang out with the Spokane and Colville natives here and Calais, everything. I went and got a buffalo to help them out yesterday, or the stuff that they needed, and they asked me to come up and be a part of their thing next week. And they asked you to come and join us.
Oh,
yeah,
it's gonna be exciting.
Yeah, come on over. And these guys are stepping away from the school system. And man, I was down there today, sis, and they were singing songs. And since I have that right from my dad, Bill Sr. and our descendant Legans to be around the buffalo, but I've always been told I couldn't kill it. So that's your medicine. Let somebody do it, then you have part of it. So I still believe in those things.
Right.
Got to do all that. Then today, the young ones, we got to salt the hide. They're gonna tan it. I brought the skull back for them and everything. So
nice.
It was really touching to me because they were young, and I want that to go back home. But that was my only sad part about it, is that I wish my family we could do that back home. But right now we're doing this and bringing out what needs to be brought to the light now, people. Before I go on and get this alternative school back home with my mother's Dora and Lynette Gwynn. There we go. I got to Iakas, Niwa Gedishits, Mads Gigads, Mishiha Kokas, and all that. They want to do what these ones are doing over here.
Right.
And I want to support them, and I want to raise money for them, and I want to get the foster home up for them in a good place where all these kids are talking nothing but Haddad and Mandan and Arikara, because it's dialect over there.
And that's the time to learn all the crafts, like beading and quill work, and
song,
everything,
cooking.
Yeah, all of the recipes. And
I brought the liver, the tongue, the kidney, the heart back for them.
Right.
I didn't have enough help, but they got the other stuff up there. And we're gonna go up there and we're gonna we'll either take it like the old butcher, how you do it in the butcher block with the meat saw. Otherwise, I was gonna show them how to debone it and
Oh
give them
yeah.
all meat. Then they can use the bones to make tools or whatever they want to do with it. I see these younger guys back home hunting just for elk teeth and all that. I don't understand those guys and for feathers. And that's sad. That's showing me out we're sellouts. You're not helping people out right. And I don't like it. I'm going to speak up on it because I see it on Facebook. You guys are showing me on this Facebook.
Oh yeah, you can see them. See a lot of stuff on Facebook.
Yeah, all their greed. When these guys, these societies too, that say they're showing off, and here they are at these games, and why aren't they at the reservation lines protecting our people like they're supposed to do in these books they read and bring it out? I don't
Right.
understand it. It's sad. These guys want to be in these societies. I'll name them off too if you all want me to. I'm not afraid of these guys. They're all my age anyway, because I'm going to say this again. Legend of their own damn minds. And that's sad. Nobody gives you those rights. You're supposed to earn them from your ancestors, and you all take it to your head. And that's the sad thing about it. All of you. I do not care. Something's got to give my younger generation. I am speaking loud of my heart. I'm about ready to cry if nothing changes for our people and all other reservations out there that are going through this bullshit corruption. When is it going to stop? Well, you need to speak up. This is what your chairman is going to lose for you and your homelands, along with that White Shield representative, Twin Buttes representative, Mandaree representative, Four Bears representative, Newtown representative, and by God, partial representative. Those casino managers, those holy men that follow this, I can't understand them. I don't care. I'm here for my ancestors, that homelands, that Legans, all they fought for. I am fighting hard for them through this microphone. This is my thunder and lightning through all of you to listen now. Feel my hurt in my voice, you all. I'm hurt because these guys are going to take this away from us. If we don't stand up and impeach all of them and get that guy out of that casino, something's got to give. And by God, if those holy men want to cuss my ass out, they should be sticking up for us instead of using that medicine on us.
Amen.
I'm going to come to you if you do that to my family and my sister here. I'm not messing around no more. Enough is enough. Where the hell are my elders out? They should be speaking up for us. And they're not. They're taking that money, showing our young ones to be greedy. My mom and dad didn't raise me like this. This is sad. Chairman, all of you, Chairman Fox, Fred Fox, Corey Spotted Bear, Sherry Turner, Lone Fight, Robert White, Monica Mayer, Mervyn Beckel, you be glad, Jim Baker, Jared Baker, Lawrence Baker, all of you, you be glad you're selling out. God dang it.
It's all right, bro.
Oh, I'm pissed off. God damn it. I want my people to feel this. It hurts.
Yes, it does hurt. It hurts to find out that the tribe has assumed all this financial risk, and they're using all this money that's supposed to be coming in, and they need expertise in marketing. They need
Sad.
they need mining expertise. They need processing expertise, and transportation, reclamation, accounting,
They need
business. They need all those areas. They need expertise in all those areas. And when they go out in this thing, there's advantages because this type of business model has the potential for the greatest amount of income to the tribe if it's profitable. If profitable, those are the two key words there. If
well,
profitable.
that expertise word, it got to go all the way down to those 80-hour workers, all those programs they put on, all the way down to that good road, those tribal sobriety houses. I was just told one of my relatives don't fit in over there, over at Four Bears. They want them out of there. See what I'm saying? These guys are all gangs and all this stuff. It's sad. Then they enable those ones that kiss their ass and they say, oh, we prayed them on Facebook. That's just that Jared Baker and those guys. I don't know what the hell is wrong with these guys. Then they're part of this, what, Section 17? So now I know why they're naming buildings after their parents and stuff. I'm going to be honest. They need to hear this because it's not coming out of their own pocket.
No, it's not. It's coming from this revenue source. There's no federal taxes attached to this income too. That's one thing that's the advantage of it. But also, there it again, they don't have to pay taxes on this. So
Taxes on that goddamn White Shield $12 million basketball floor. Now they want to put up a goddamn casino over there. And that guy that they put that floor in can't even get to the NBA. What the hell's wrong with you all over there? That $12 million house, excuse me, could have went to a foster home to my foster children. Now they want to build a casino. Now I'll see my brother Dewey Hosey. He'll probably die over there. He's always over at Newtown anyway. Probably still got one of those tribal vehicles like that. Janelle White and all of them guys. I'm not ashamed. I'm going to name them out. Perks of being a tribal employee. Wow. To the cradle, to the grave. We're going to name all you guys. I'm not ashamed of it. You guys need to hear it. You're all the same age as me. You're all the legends of your own mind. I'm here for my younger generations. I'm here to keep my homelands. But all you guys want to do is be this and that. Very embarrassing. I don't even want to tell people where I'm from. I'm just saying I'm Native American, thanks to goddamn Fred Fox and Chairman Fox. You guys be glad of those names now. These guys are ruining your names when they lose our homelands for us. Gillette, too, the Austin. We're going to bring him out, all those guys. I don't care if they're mad. You better be happy because we did not cause this mess. Look, it's all right here, black and white for you all. Look. It's right here. It's all for you guys, and we'll share it with you. We're not messing around. Something's got to be done. Those lawyers, I don't care. I think they should be named off that are corrupted in there. I know who they are.
Well,
it's just sad, sister. Sad.
Yeah, it's all about money because
all about money.
The Chairman Fox is responsible for all the money too. So
there you go. Where's that one again? He says we're literally what?
Resolution number 20-099-FWF. Frank Fox was secretary at that time on May 14th of 2020.
Who was?
Frank Fox, is that Frank? Oh, okay. FWF or Frank Whitecap? Yeah. No, that's Frank Fox. Fred Fox, isn't that?
One of them. One of those crooked Rick Ross over there. Or want to be Rick Ross or whatever they want to be over there.
Yep. Anyway, that one authorizes an amendment to the Missouri River Resource leases, and then it's direct payment of royalties into that account, and it's authorized and controlled by Mark Fox. So there again, he's the man to ask. He's your top man.
You guys need to walk and talk over there loud to this man. He's corrupted as shit. I'm going to post that shit on my Facebook again about him. It's all about greed. I wish I could get that clip. It's all about greed there, Chairman, and I hope you're happy because you're selling your people out and your younger generations. And I called you out in the boxing ring, but you're too damn a wink the boy to do it. Then you get mama's boy to speak up for you. Now I'm going to call out Spencer Wilkinson. If I beat Spencer Wilkinson in the boxing ring, he's got to step back and pay everything back to my people. I want a foster home. I really do. And I want a beautiful hospital for my elders to go to, because this insurance thing that we have is made up by that so-called relative of mine over in Parshall, which he made happen down in Arizona. Now we can't even go out to the state and use it.
Yes, it's a really complicated thing. I think somebody there is another kickback or some kind of a favorite
Well, it's Slim and Mervin for
organization,
you, I'll
or
tell you that.
I don't know, some kind of, it's not thoroughly vetted. That's what I'm certain. A lot of them don't follow that the property and supply, the acquire when they acquire property, they don't go through that bidding process. There's a lot that needs scrutiny here in all of these areas.
All of the stuff right here that we have handed to you is in the black and white, and it's all written by Scott Davis, Mark Fox, and who is that other guy on there again? I can't remember.
Richard McLeod.
Richard McLeod. So if these guys are all together in this, then it's corrupted. I'm going to be honest. I don't care about Scott Davis. He's the same age as me. He's always been a shady. They're all shady. That's all I can say.
Well, they work for the government.
Work
North
for the
Dakota.
government. Jeez, our own people working for the government and selling us all out over money.
You heard Mark Fox himself say that was the best thing to happen for him when Borgum got elected, so or selected as DOI, Department of Interior.
Yeah, and that lady was Native American that was up there.
Right, he's going to get
And
rid.
Mark Fox was
Yeah,
praising around to get rid of his own Native American people. Wow.
probably.
So doesn't that tell you that is a real rescout for you all? Because I'm not going to be on a work around. I'm ashamed of it. So if they're going to put that, if they're going to put that statue up there of Rick Ross Scott, I told them flat out on my personal page, I'm going to go put a Trump statue and a Custer statue next to them.
Oh,
And I'm going to come during a Rick Ross celebration, and I'm going to sing loud my new Trump song for them.
at the award-winning memorial.
Yeah, I'm going to come over there and I'm going to sing the song to them. So you guys be careful, okay? You guys listen up now. I'm going to come home to Rick Ross country because that's my home too. I'm going to tell you guys, I got this new Trump song we're going to sing for Austin Gillette, all those guys that followed them, Mark Fox, Don White, all of them in that rescouts. Once you guys know, they sold Custer out and got him killed by the Sioux. Then they turn around and jump the government. I'm going to let you guys know this true dark history of our people.
Well, yeah, they were paid by the government, so this is no different.
Then the Rick Ross had this eight lodge up in on the Missouri, and they had the steamboat era in that era. So I'm starting to look into these guys like Austin. They look kind of,
Yeah,
I'm going to be honest, you guys. Look at Austin, you guys. I'm not going to be honest. He looks Asian. So I'm going to start looking at this stuff. I mean it. These guys look like that. I mean, it might hurt the people's ears, but hell, if they're going to call me Swahili and all this stuff, and all Shibisha and everything,
Yeah, they always
they better start looking into their stuff then too, because, Mama's boy, he looks a little slant-eyed too. So if they want to say things to me, I'm going to say it to them. Especially this guy. I can't believe they keep putting in this Lawrence Baker and this Florence Brady. They put them together and they tormented that housing they got there. Okay, same with that Healing Horse and that Heritage Center they got out there. They got the same husband and wife that have done some shit to our people and got away with it. Then they're back up there again. What the hell's wrong with us, you people? Did your parents show that greed to you? They must have. I didn't show you that. My mom and dad didn't show me. And by the way, I'm going to throw this out there. All the younger generation my mother taught at that Newtown High School that got the languages started in all their schools now. All of it. I don't care. Down in Twin Buttes, White Shield, wherever you're at, my mom got it all ready for you guys. And you guys all jumped aboard. Now you got them on Facebook teaching their kids how to talk that language. And it's good. They're stepping up. That's what she wanted. But these greedy ones, I don't know. And we do have a lot of greed. And I'm sorry, sister, but you're hitting me with so much of this stuff right here that's real and researched. You do your research because that's your grandpa burner in you. Pretty soon we're going to come up with Grandma Mink Swimming and show these people that we do love them. I'm going to be real with you people. I'm not messing around. No Native American is doing this to you people. John Trudeau tried his best. He did his best. Then they killed his family for it. And it shows it on that John Trudeau documentary. I want you younger guys to listen up and watch it. If you all want to be a land protector, water protector, then you better start listening to John Trudeau words. Step away from that oppressor. Don't let that oppressor's education or degree of being a doctor, lawyer, or whatever. And by God, all these crooked cops on my reservation, hurting my people, beating them up. Then all these ones that are all messed up, beating each other up, and these guys who's doing it are part of that segment. Getting away with killing our own people. What are we teaching our people?
Corruption.
So, Mandarin, turn your damn phone on. One of our elders might happen something to them.
We can't trust our cops.
We can't trust our own law. Where the heck is that Black Mouth Society at? That's supposed to be our cops. Look in those books. You read them. You all dress up and show off. Holy. Where's that kit box? Those guys, too. All of these societies were all turning greed, and I'm really ashamed of it. But I'm going to speak up about them because something needs to be done. I am going to be honest with you people. I'm ready to rattle your cages if you're going to be corrupted because my people of the Willows are tired. Now, that is my thunder and lightning for you all. I don't know how much more time do we have for an hour here. Did we go over? Hour and 15 minutes now, sister. I'm so mad again, God. That buffalo in me. My tail's up in the air now.
The buffalo spirit.
I'm mad. I'm ready. I'm like that she kills bear medicine, ready to swipe at these guys. So I cannot go to prison. And by God, I do not want to go to heaven with these guys if they come sideways with me. But I'm going to be honest. You people need to do something. I'm putting my life out there for you all. I love all of you. And I even love those ones that are corrupted, that they can't see this man change and talk about that AA book and beat our younger generations at that. What the hell can't you do? I challenge you guys. I work at Good Road. Quit those jobs and come out here in the real world. See if you'll last. Come hang out with this homeless people. See if you'll last. You sit back there and talk a big game, especially these younger generations to me.
Yeah, they're really disrespectful.
Disrespectful. I'm going to say this again. That young man called me. He said, leave the medicine out of it. No, this is a big part of it. They use it on us, or they go on like those old Joel Osteens, and they're backing these guys up like Reggie Jackson and all of it. Look at it. These people are not seeing with their eyes, I guess.
Right.
They're selling us all out.
Then they treat us like we're complainers all the time. That is the thing. Oh, you're bitter or you're a complainer. When we barely want,
or you're toxic.
Yeah, you're toxic or you're evil. Whatever.
Yeah,
whatever
no, those ones that are
may
saying
be.
that. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I should just name this guy. He's the same age as me. I went to school with him. He's a traditional dancer. But he said we're toxic people. No, he's toxic because he's showing it off, going to Hawaii or going over here to this power or going down south to that power on Facebook on our money. Our money that belongs to those children that could use a foster home.
Well,
my elders that could use a good hospital.
anything that we used to do not that long ago either, not like in the 1800s or anything, just like in the 70s, 80s. The powwow committees, they all took their part in the community and they all got together.
Well,
Yeah,
they worked for their own money back
yeah,
then.
they
Now these
raised.
guys go over here on these power committees. They all go to these oil field companies and they all go to the tribe and casino and they all get all this shit. And then it's a big thing.
Right, and then they're mad because we said something, but you see
I
it.
don't give a goddamn ass what they say. I'll say it to them because they're my age anyway, and they need to hear this shit if they're going to teach my kids and all our kids
Yes,
corruption.
they say it right in the resolution that they'll give $4,000 to these religious organizations, and when you put the money with the sacred, then it's no longer sacred. That's just pure and
Oh
simple.
wow, yeah, yeah. Well, you know they learned this way from their parents. I'm not gonna lie, they learned it from their parents. Each and every one of those guys' parents that had been on that board, they learned it. They learned it through this holy man thing too. I'm not gonna lie. These guys need to this is what the ancestors want us to do. To shine light on this bullshit because it's enough is enough. And I don't care if their parents or they're gonna send these young guys after me. That just shows me that they have learned greed. And I'm damn grateful for Uncle Sonny, the original two shills, Auntie Birdie, Grandma Minkswoman, Grandpa Burner, my parents Bill Senior Hale, Irene Bluestone Hale, were showing us to be real honest and be good to our people. And these guys
Stand
that
up.
are our age, sister, are not doing it, or that are older than us. Yeah, they will say, my family's better than, well, your family's better than mine, but shit, half your family's either dead or in jail. So don't be picking on me because you're all thinking you're better and because your brothers or sisters are on the council or whatever. Fuck that shit. Let's be honest with all you guys. I'll look at this camera and let you know I'm being honest. This shit's got to stop. Otherwise, we're going to keep rolling with this show. Until they make a change,
Give the people answers.
yes,
Be equal to everyone. Quit treating
yes,
everybody like it's the 1800s and making everybody stand up in line for 3 hours and 50 minutes waiting, almost running out of gas, waiting for your $250 gift card.
yes,
That is like an insult to your
yes.
people. Put them in the mail. You're the richest tribe. You should at least be able
Yeah,
to
Monica Mayer.
afford some stamps and put all those cards in the mail like November 30th. That way all those cards hit before like the first part of December. People can go do their shopping and they will really feel like that you're getting something uh, valuable, and that you feel that you're a valuable member of the tribe. You feel like something rather than having to stand in line wondering if you're gonna run out of gas, and then have your representative say, "Oh, you're stuck with me for the next 4 years." So I guess you'll be sitting in line and sitting in a lot of
A
lines
lot of lines just
for the
because
next 4 years.
this woman didn't want to be Native American back in high school. Now she wants to be all lit, trying to put a war bonnet on. And by the way, she's two spirited. Nobody knows. We're gonna let that out there, and we let you guys know how much corrupted we are with this person over there that is getting players cash to pay off her votes from Spencer Wilkinson. And we all know that. That ain't no rumor. That's the real of it. The real. I was told by one of the drivers that was working for her. This lady called me and she said, "This lady gave me players cash to pick up all the addicts to take them in to vote for her." Holy smokes.
Went to the places where
Monica
they hang
Mayer.
out. Yeah.
Wow. Now we actually know why she doesn't have her license of a doctor no more. Where's that Dr. Baker at? He's got a big mouth on him. I don't see him out here. He's not doing a damn thing for his people, but probably riding the pine with this. I'm going to bring his name out here too because he always asks my education or doctoring, especially that one up there. You know, these guys that were my age, a little older, a little younger, they take their education, these medicine men, they take their shit to their head and they think they're all lit. Well, I'm going to pull the rug from under them motherfuckers and we're going to put it out there like this. And we're going to tell them, knock that shit off. Otherwise, we'll come back out here and do this again to you all. Hell, if people of the Willows sponsor us enough, I think we could do what? Creator calls us home. A good show.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think we can do it.
air it all out and maybe at
Yeah,
least get some people. Like I said, all we need is one person to listen to us and at least decide to do something. I know there's a lot of people who have tried. There's several people who have tried to do lawsuits and different things like that, but always hit a brick wall. Um, Ray Cross, may he rest in peace, is a tribal elder. He was a very well-known author and lawyer, attorney for Indian rights and everything, and
Indian rights.
yeah, he went to his grave without getting his right to vote off reservation. You have to remember all these people that are controlling your destiny. There's only about 1,500, maybe 2,000, maybe that actually are in. I voted for this tribal sovereignty or
Oh,
this
okay.
uh this this administration. And for the next 4 years in their landslide election, they said, well, I think that needs to be scrutinized too. How can you
Scrutinize
say
them
that you
votings.
had a landslide election when you only had like less than 1,500 votes or so, less than 2,000, and there's 17,000 members in this tribe?
That's really sad because some of those they probably they've been lowering the blood quantum and everything. I understand that, but so much as technology they could fake us. Because everybody wants to be an Indian anyway. They got a lot of fake Indians out there. And one the sad thing of it is it's my own Indian that's being a fake Indian that's up on these council and chairman and casino managers and all trying to be a big shot cowboys and all this and whatnot. I'm really sad because these guys are all my age or a little older. They're all my brothers and sisters' age. So I do not have any parents left. And I know the ones that do have parents that were here, but they let their mouths run and they let their greed get in the way. And I'm gonna be honest, White Shield representative, a big shot of that. He's got his mom supporting him doing all this corruption. So what does that say? Our elders right there showing their grandchildren, great grandchildren, is greed.
Or it's okay to jump on other people
Yeah,
and
and beat
bully
people
people.
up.
Yeah, bully people and tell them to shut up. And
Yeah, I'm not shutting up, you all. I'm coming after all of you. I found out the true story about this Native American church stuff that came down from the South, and I wasn't too happy. They said it fell in the wrong hands. But they're going to say, since you're a good storyteller, I'm going to let you digest this a little bit, like you did to me on the radio
right,
show we did.
right.
And I'm like, oh my God. So, that elder, if you're listening, thank you for letting me know how that is all going down out there. I'm very glad you told me. And those guys that are going to get mad at me at my age, come and find me. But come by yourselves. Put that stuff down and come and see me. And if, by God, if you're sticking up for these guys and you're mad, then you better start talking to each other in there and get along out there and start praying for our people in the right way. Don't be a Nathan chasing horse. I mean it. I'm looking right at you to let you know I'm not messing around. Enough is enough. You guys need to change. I don't want my grandkids to come and say, that guy showed me this, and I'm like, get away from him. They're showing you greed. And I'm going to be honest with all of you. My grandparents, by God, Minx Woman and Bernard Chase Sr., my grandma Maggie, especially her, she was quiet. She always put her money under her bed in the mattress. And my grandma Bluestone, Margaret, she was hard on me because I used to ride her pigs and kill them. And that's how good of a
Terrorists.
little bronc rider I was, I guess. So that old man, Tom, he was happy. Clarence Son has a lot of those stories. So those big shot cowboys, I want that cowboy. I know what it is to be cowboy. I don't need to wear a hat or a buckle or boots to show you all. I'm a tennis shoe cowboy. If you don't believe me, go ask the guy that taught me this, Neil Hale. He'll tell you. All right? So I'm a cowboy at heart. I don't run at the mouth with it. Anyway, sister, you're supposed to reel me back in like I asked you to.
Oh,
We
well,
got, 45 minutes left, 30 minutes? 30 minutes. All right. Thank you, Goat, for giving us our time down. Um, beautiful, beautiful show, even though it pissed me off and hurt my heart and I showed my tears because I want them to know I'm not messing around, sister.
Well, I understand, and I feel that same way too. It's not easy for me to get up here. I'm just really not really happy to be telling people this stuff, and I'm sure, I'm there a lot of people criticize us for doing this, whatever, but it has to be said, it has to be spoken. I really think that there's so many off reservation people that are left out. We won't need them to learn this part. Yeah, it is really bad and hard to hear. However, it's part of our it's part of our future, and these young people that are newly enrolled, young families and stuff like that, they need to connect with the culture and get establish a kinship with Fort Berthold, because Fort Berthold is not going to be ours anymore.
Yes.
If uh, I mean, it might not even be already.
Yes. There you go. Let's just be honest. We don't think it's our home anymore. Thanks to Chairman Fox, the representatives of each segment, the casino managers and all their followers and their holy men. They do not see their greed, but I do. I must be the only one that must really want true and good things to happen for his people. Am I the only blinded one, sis, that you showed me all this? Thank you. Because I just want to know. I just want to know, people, am I that blinded not to see this? So give them information, sis, where they can get all this research that Mark has just done hug himself with and all this with their lawyers. I'm going to name these lawyers off if they don't get their shit together and start saving our tribe and start sticking up for us. Something's got to be done. One of them is, they're all my same age and they're all in it for money. And one of those lawyers never grew up here, never grew up there,
Right.
but he sure got a mouth on him and he's letting me know. And it seems like the MHA paper is getting ready to groom this next guy in
Oh
for
yeah.
the chairman. And I'm not gonna lie, he wants to be a public figure. Sadamo, right?
Right.
Scott?
Right.
Okay, another guy, excuse me, another guy that never grew up on our reservation. I never seen him. Till all this powwow money started coming in. He started butting up with Rusty Gillette and them guys, all those politician powwow people out there.
Right.
Because it takes look at that circuit once, you guys. I'm going to be honest. Look at that power circuit. That same people go win the same thing. Sad. But anyways,
Well, always look at your MHA Nation Times
paper.
is yeah,
It's grooming these guys in.
yeah, that is a propaganda piece. That's all. The news that's in there is selected by the tribal council, and
Yeah.
they're the ones that control that narrative. So you're only going to hear just certain things. You're only going to see just certain kind of pictures. You're only going to see um, certain kinds of news articles. And to tell me to tell you the truth, I really think it's boring. It doesn't
Well,
really
the whole
show
station's
anything.
born too, also over there. I put that station on the map with
Oh yeah, it
25,000
is
plus
boring. I was
listeners.
listening to them do their news
And they're
spot,
reading
and
their news
all
right out
they
of their
did is
paper.
just take the paper and said, "Oh,
Yeah.
look at this guy's on the front page," and "Oh,
Well,
this one did
I
this."
looked at it too, and I seen these guys putting themselves in this basketball Hall of Fame. A joke, you know. Put Wayne Bluestone in there. Put Frank Chase in there.
I think yeah, they
Put
really
these
should
guys in there that
go
really
to the
actually,
back of history. Like there's a lot of those
not
people
these
that
guys that are legend of their own minds.
start.
Another thing too, when I go into that casino, I seen this Adrian Foot picture up there. Yay, criminal. His brother Dalvin, Charles Foot, criminals. I could talk about these guys because they are in my family of the Walker family. And I want these guys to know, these guys I mentioned out, like Jarrett Baker and those guys. I want these young guys to know Justin Baker. Hey, did my mom teach you this stuff? And when you had her in class, didn't you remember she saved you guys when that guy was beating your mom up? You guys better remember this stuff because it's going to come out. I'm not going to mess around with you all. My mom did not do her job for nothing. Our moms put this in us, Belle. Auntie Birdie was stern on us. Mom was stern on us. Our grandmother showed us love. We need to stop and think about all what we're doing. I know there are some good bakers. I know there's some good spotted bears. I know there's good people out there. But it missed to make a big change. I know there's good boxes over in White Shield and good Merceds. I know there's good people out there.
Every family has good people, and
Yes, but we're picking on the ones that are making this shit corrupted.
there's a lot of really well respected people in all these families.
Yes, and I respect all of them. But
Just like
god damn it, something's got to give you guys.
just like I said, it's just a handful of these people that are doing this. It's
Yeah,
not
just a
everyone.
handful. And the sad thing about it, when I did this, the ancestors, kicked that can over on these guys that are holy men, they say. And I did. And they peeked their head up. If they were really true, they would have called me in a good way and said, good, talk about these guys. Enough is enough. But they didn't do that. I got the recording, guys, right here. And if they keep messing around with me, then we're going to air them. Then I'll get my good holy man, medicine man, to help me, to protect me for my people who I'm trying to save, that they do not blow all this stuff up. Look at how much they're getting away with, people. Times that now since 2025. I know we're supposed to go into our storytelling, but I'm just going to keep this a tribal corruption of politics that these guys are getting away with. Now look at this, you guys. Once again, these guys' name on here: Scott Davis, Mark Fox, Richard McLeod. Corrupted, I think. But they're joining Mark on this.
Right?
And I'm really going to be serious. So, Shahiz, if you're mad at me sticking up with the Scott Davis, I'm going to say this to you, Nushi. You better start looking into your guys' people up there. Be glad we gave you that land up there too, because there's a history of that. Same way with that the fort over there in Spirit Lake. Those Hadassahs gave that land to these guys. Go over to Lake Minnegoshi in North Dakota. It tells you right on there. So that's what I'm sticking up for. See how Hadassahs and Mandans are? We help the Rickaras. We help the Sioux. I had this one lady text me, sister. She said her grandma told us to stay away from the Adagudahus over there because they're stingy and mean. I started laughing, and she said that was my grandma's humor, though, because her grandma was Mandan and a part of the Rickaras over there. So that's kind of nice to hear those elders speak up like that, because that's how my dad said to me. He said, do not get with the chicken clan. He went backwards and got with it. So we got to bring that out a little bit. But
no ears.
Sister, again, you have really, you have got me angered up, but also you made me get teared up. I'm going to show all my emotions on this right here, this YouTube channel that is specifically made for you and your show here of dropping dimes on the people of corruption. And we want other reservations to don't be afraid. Enough is enough now. I know we cannot beat the oppressor, but by God, we got all this equipment. We got a news station for you all, and it's all on YouTube. And all those ones that are fighting for the land back and the water, watch over, and all these pipelines, you might want to start looking into your own people's corruption. That's all we're saying. Oh, that's all I'm saying, sis. You have anything else you want to add?
Oh, I'm just wanted to add that we really need to look at this because um, Mark Fox also is, pro Trump and Trump is really against indigenous issues and everything
Yes,
like
he
that. So
really is.
this is important. This may seem like old news. Yeah, this company was formed a long time ago. So what? So what? So what? What does that mean to me today? It does mean a lot today because Mark Fox is pro Trump.
Yes, and they're getting away with a lot of greed. Even this is 10, 15 years back. And, I'm going to throw Whitney Bell in this, too. He's got a big part of this.
Well, yeah, he's always been on the board.
He's been on the board way too long. And I remember this guy said, I got to save the tribe. I got to save the tribe. I got to save the tribe. Wow. No, thank us for putting us in debt, brother. Thank you. You be proud of that now. And once again, You know, how much time do we have left? 20 minutes. Okay. We have 20 minutes to fill, sis. And we're going to walk through at least a couple more minutes of everything that we have got black and white right here, since this chairman and these other guys are on here, right here. You guys, we're gonna show you all this stuff, okay? And
Remember about that water where they
remember about the
selling
water
water?
that's now it's times it now. So I want to say ex-representative Randy Phelan, good job. You're damn good. You do good job, and you sitting there now, and be proud of that. And that coffee shop that you share with chairman, that representatives from White Show that nobody knows about that's going on, and all this other stuff with this Spencer Wilkinson. He's another one. He's a public figure. You guys need to wake up and look at this guy. I don't care. I don't care. This guy had those brews stick up for him, all of them. I don't care. I'm going to be honest. How the hell am I supposed to call these guys my grandpas and grandmas, my ashawis, my uncles, my big brothers and big sisters when they're doing all this dumbass corruption? I don't understand it. You tell me. Jesus, our people are going downhill. Embarrassing. I tell you that. I know my ancestors are mad because they sure are talking through me.
I
They
think
want me
it.
to keep going on this. So we're gonna go on. So people, the Willows, we do appreciate you sponsoring us, all of you that have a say in this. But if you guys all want the show to go on, the oppressor can't make it happen for us. We need sponsorship to keep this going on. And it's not going in our pockets, it's going to putting the show on. Don't worry, I got my own money. Hell, if I have to tough it out, I'll go crack an egg once a day, as the Outlaw Belle Star says.
Yes, you can live on an egg a day. That's the code of the West.
Otherwise, I'll go down here and see Pastor John. I already forewarned him to keep an eye on me over here, to have all you crazy ones out there that want to stop me from doing this. So we got people watching us. We got cameras here. I'm being honest. I know what you guys are going to try to do, especially those holy ones. I don't like it. I'm going to bring up what they do to people. I've had it happen to me. And when they did that to me, I found out who it was. So I'm learning these things. I'm going to be honest with you people. That young man that spoke up about that Nathan chasing horse, you better start speaking about those she's out there that are doing it on my reservation. Something needs to be done, you people, about this corrupted chairman and all of those guys that work under him, and all of those TAT workers that claim an 80-hour check and don't do a jack for their people. Now, this is hard to say, but we're going to do the best we can, and we're going to end it with a story. Okay, sis? We got 10 minutes. And these people don't want to believe me, so they want them to look it up. And if they get on your personal page, you say, here, look it up. Go on. Leave me alone. I got beating to do. I got life to live. That's what we're supposed to do with Mother Earth and all of our relatives, but we have too much corruption adding on. I'm not fighting with these guys. We're just airing it out. We have that right?
Yes,
This
we.
is what I couldn't do at KMHA, people. This is what I couldn't do at KMHA. I couldn't do this. I couldn't do it. That's why they're doing that out of the paper. Then I see these guys about basketball putting themselves in the Hall of Fame. And then I see these guys putting their crooked ass uncles up there on that wall about being rodeos and all this. They're legend of their own time, sis. I'm glad Mad Dog gave that to me, because when I was doing all this,
Yeah, they
not
all.
complaining, but getting it off my chest, because I just like, man, these people are my relatives or my, oh man. And when I told them that, yep, they're a legend in their own mind. Hell, look at their Facebook posts and when they're posting me.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
they show themselves, and I'm just glad the people can see it. And
Other people know, and that's really a big reason why nobody speaks out, is because if you do speak out, geez, they attack you and they bring up all kinds of things
oh,
about
right
you.
here,
And
sis.
oh man, it can be really bad. But it doesn't matter what they say about us, it's they should be talking about this. They should be talking about the
Yeah,
real
yeah, they should be
the
honest
real
and
issues.
truthful.
Where's your
Where are the
money?
issues at? Yeah,
Where's your
that's what I'm
money?
saying. Where
Where's
are the real issues at, Corey Spotted Bear?
where's your
Where's the
rights?
let me finish. Where's the real issue there, Sherry Turner Lone Fight? Where are the real issues at, Whitney Bell? Where are the real issues at, Ken Hall? Where are the real issues at there, Mark Williams, Jarrett Baker, all of you that are in that family? Where's the will workout, Robert White, Monica Mayer? Where are you guys' work at? I'm going to tell you, Big Brother, Swervin' Mervin, where's your workout over in Parshall? I don't agree with the chairman, and I do not want this guy that they're grooming in. I don't want him up there either. The hell, they said, why don't you run? I said, geez, I'll run you right to Jamestown. We're all sitting there for about a good 2 weeks, or that Prairie St. John story I told them about. We all need that, I think, you know?
Right.
If they're going to
Well,
be crazy with our generation's money of in their homelands, then I'm going to get crazy right behind this microphone. And these holy men that called me up, thank you, because that's what the ancestors said. They're going to get mad, they're going to speak up, and they're going to protect that medicine. And you tell them this. The medicine is tired of you guys doing that to them people. That's what I seen when I went to my last meeting. They showed me. Enough is enough. These guys are hurting people here. They can't even get along out there. So I only do what my ancestors asked me to. And if my sister has some way of guiding me with them, then we're going to make things happen for them. By God, they must be tired over there to come through me. And my sister knew it. And she put me behind this microphone. And it's hard, you guys, to hear all of this. All of this. You know what's harder yet? To speak it for all of you. That's hard. I go back and I cry in my bedroom by myself. And I pray to my ancestors and my mom and dad and my son Moses, my sister Lori. I pray for my boy Killian Fox. I pray for my baby girl Jazzy, my baby girl Lori, big baby May, Pepper, KT, all of my nieces that are important to me. They know who they are. All of my granddaughters, Beauty, Diana Blue, little baby Manai, my grandsons, Adam, Chaboy, hey, Elliot, you were getting shit. Shahs, and my girls. I don't want our homes to be lost. These are my tears for my people. I'm praying for my sister's children and her grandchildren she misses. We all need to get along now. I'm going to end our show early. This is not my show. This is my sister's show, Droppin Dimes. My tears are in their way now, you people. Look at me. I'm crying for my people to change for the better. All those programs with the tribe, all those 80-hour weekers, change your work habits. Get those old ones out of there that have been riding the pine way too long. And all their families, get them out of there. What is it going to take? I'm not going to stop at this show because it's my sister's show. She wants me to host it for her. We're going to do it for her. And we're going to do it for the people of the Willows. My grandchildren, my daughters I named off, and all of that, even their mothers. Dana Deegan, Wicker, Jennifer Kruger, thank you for giving me beautiful Arikara, Mandan, Hadassah, Sioux, Mashi girls and grandchildren. Yes, you do have the best of my love. And I want you all to have a beautiful, beautiful oppressor's holiday. Because that's how I'm going to put it. I have my eyes closed because I'm saying this prayer for all of you while I'm speaking to you. And I'm going to let my sister take over and she can close her show. I just want to say I'm very honored for all of you, people of the Willows, that are sick and tired of all this corruption. But the outlaw is back for you all. And I'm going to speak loud for you. And I'm going to put thunder and lightning in this microphone for you to let these know these corrupted ones need an ass whooping too and an ear beating because enough is enough. And all of their followers, hell, even their holy men need it. Y'all need to wake up now. Forgive me if I overstep things, sister. You always do. You show the best of me, that the good of me, and I do appreciate it. To the GOAT, thank you for sitting in here again, hearing our problems of our reservation. But there's a lot of other reservations that are going through the same bullshit we are. But also, there are good reservations that are taking good care of all of their people, not just a certain one. I'm going to name all of you guys out in your segments and look at them guys that are messing around with this peyote. Look at them. Look at those crooked ones on that council up there. Look at their families, where they're at. I have to look at within my own family. Don't you get it? If we don't start looking from within each other, nothing will ever happen right. My ancestors are speaking loud through me. So they're asking me now, enough. So, sister, this is your show. You close it out. And I love you. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I just want to thank everybody for listening. I welcome all of your comments and suggestions. And I wish you a blessed Christmas season. I know you celebrate it, and I respect that. But I hope that everybody takes a really serious look at all of the things that we've presented here today. And with that, I will close. Mazgiras.
Go it.
Go it.